Alright, so now I got to go through the adventure called Record Store Day. I've never done it before, so this year I figured I would go all out. So what I did was I tried to find out from the record store how early you have to line up to get a good spot. Well, they really couldn't tell me, I guess, so I kind of guessed. And so what I did was I showed up fairly early, and I was able to get number 5 in line. So early, no, it wasn't like 6 o'clock like some of you guys did, 6 o'clock in the morning. It was more like midnight. So just kind of hung out, chatted with guys all morning, and got in, was able to get everything I wanted. A couple things that were on my list actually are going to a couple other people. So I did get a text from Billy as I was driving there, and he was like, hey, you happen to go to Record Store Day? If you are, look for these couple records, because I don't think my record stores are going to carry them. So I made note of them, and I could find a couple, but a couple that he wanted, they didn't have at my Record Store Day. So I believe they were regional releases, so who knows, maybe they're just in Texas or something, right? So I'm going to go through the records that I got, and I'm going to show you the couple that I got for my boys, and then for Billy too. So I'm going to start out with the 45s. I think they're 45s. They're 7 inches. Let's just call them 7 inches. Alright, so the first one I'm going to show is Steve Earle. It's for Billy. So there you go. I don't know anything about this, so if you want, you can comment, talk about it, but there it is. Alright, that one's for Billy. Next one, the next 3 are for me. So, Beatles. Alright, so this is Strawberry Fields and Penny Lane. And I don't have either one of the singles, so I thought it was kind of cool. Kind of a different die cut type case, so, and made in Germany. So, alright, so the Beatles. Next, I'm not going to open anything either, I'm just going to go through everything. So, Brain Salad Surgery. I thought this was really cool. I haven't found a good copy of the actual full album yet, but it's very similar. So, pretty cool little 7-inch that was put out. So, alright, so next, Alice in Chains. So, these are 4 recordings, so there's 2 7-inchers in here, and these are recordings. What are they? What the Hell Have I? A Little Bitter, Get Born Again, and Died. So these are the last recordings, or these are with the first singer, Lane Stanley. So I believe there's some of the last ones they did, or what have you. But so I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. It's the only grunge band I really like. So, and to me, they're a local band. So Alice in Chains. So that's all the 7-inchers. Alright, so we got a couple 10-inchers. I'm going to start with this one I got for my oldest son. So he's been collecting the Star Wars on vinyl. So now he's got this special one. So I'm going to break it open sometime, and I think he wants to do his own video. He's been doing his own videos with sealed reveals, opening them up, checking them out. So someday he might post his own. So we've got him filmed. So there's the Star Wars special edition 10-inch. So alright, so the other 10-inch I got is Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes. Yeah, I'm a huge Jimmy Page fan. I love Jimmy Page, love his music, love a bunch of his solo stuff. So this has Misty Mountain Hop, Bring It On Home, and In the Light. So can't wait to spin this. It'd be It's all live, so it'll be really cool. All right, so now I'm into the 12 inchers. So by the way, got this really cool spiffy little record store day, 10 years celebrating indie record store. So it's kind of cool. But I haven't had a bag like this to actually bring to the store or whatever to haul around records. So when I'm shopping at flea markets and stuff, now I got a little bag I can stick them in. So cool. And when I go to record shows, I always end up like paper bags and I always forget to bring. So I'll bring this one now. All right, so now we're getting into 12 inchers. All right, I'm going to start off with this one first. This is the only one that we've opened up yet. Open it up. Just regular black vinyl. So Rush, Cygnus X1. So book 1 and book 2. So pretty cool artwork. Really cool artwork. I believe this is just a first release. So that means that they're going to release this again later on. But I believe this is to commemorate 40th anniversary of this album. So, but I did a pinstripe job yesterday for my buddy, and he is the biggest Rush fan I know. So I told him, let's break this open and we can listen to it together. And we sat on the couch and just cranked it. Sounded so great. Loved it. Alright, so next, Santana. Woodstock. I guess this is the first vinyl release of their Woodstock performance. And it's their whole Woodstock performance right there. So this will be, I love Santana, especially old Santana. Love it. So can't wait to break this open and listen to it. Alright, what do we got next? Alright, so this one, Johnny Cash children's album. Yeah, I got this for Wolfie. A lot of you guys have seen him, and I'm sure he's going to want to show this off and open it himself. So, but there, he loves Johnny Cash. Actually, both my boys and the whole family, we love Johnny Cash a lot. So, this is an album that he put out in the 70s, I believe, and with that, it's been out of print for a long time and highly sought after, I guess. So there's quite a few people picking this album up, so I was pretty actually surprised. So, all right, next, what do I got? Oh yeah, one of the first albums that really caught my eye on the list when I started looking at it. Something I wanted for a long time. It's a Def Leppard EP. So this is back when Def Leppard was a rock band. So this is a replication of the original EP that they put together, and basically in their kitchen put it together, packaged it, and brought it to their shows and sold it. So I'm pretty psyched about spinning this. I've heard it on YouTube because there's guys that actually own the originals that have posted, but now I've got my own copy, so I'm pretty happy about that. All right, what do we got next? So next we got Jimi Hendrix. So this is a Jimi Hendrix. So Curtis Knight live at George's Club 20, December 65 and January 66. So this is before Jimi Hendrix was found and had record deals. So there he is. So yep, I can't wait to spin this. I have no idea what it sounds like. I didn't look to listen to it before I went and got it. I love Jimi Hendrix stuff, and I figured this might be a lot of fun to have in my collection. Alright, so what do we got next? We got Pink Floyd. Love Pink Floyd. Interstellar Overdrive. So it's about a 15-minute jam. And let's see what it says here. Can you see it? So there you go. Previously unreleased, contains poster and postcard. Don't really care about that, but so can't wait to spin it. I believe it's actually only on one side too, so it's only a one-sided disc, 33 and a third RPM. So, yep, looking forward to hearing this puppy. I only got a couple more left. All right. So this one, I don't remember seeing it on the list, but I saw it in a picture the day before of them showing it off. That hey, we have this. So Sun Records. So I guess this is like a special curated by Record Store Day. So it's a Record Store Day special release. So limited to 4,000. So let me show you what we have on here. So Howlin' Wolf, Big Memphis May, Rainey, Roy Orbison, Jerry Lee Lewis, Ike Turner and his Kings of Rhythm, Lou Sargent, Johnny Cash, Warren Smith, Carl Perkins, Billy Love, James Cotton, and Frank Frost. So I can't wait to spin this. This is going to be cool. I like a lot of this old music that Sun Records put out. So looking forward to that. Alright, now all these were like limited releases, but I think only a couple of them, like the Jimi Hendrix one, this one actually has like 1665 of 4,000. Won't focus, but there it goes. So that one does. And then the only other one I actually saw a number on, where'd those go? The only other one I saw a number on, which I think was the Beatles. Nope, wasn't the Beatles. One of the other ones. I don't know. So, could be wrong. But, alright. So this one, I wanted to get this one myself, but my buddy Billy wanted it, so I got it for you, my friend. So, there you go. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Double Trouble, live at Carnegie Hall. Yep. So, yep. So like I told you, Billy, it's going to be open. I'll clean it. I'll put some nice inner sleeves in it. But I'm going to spin it before I send it to you, my friend. You said that was no problem, so can't wait. It's not open yet, but it will be. Alright, so very last record. This was the most expensive one. I didn't really want to pay the price, but I wanted this record because it's some of the oldest music that most any of us would listen to, right? So Robert Johnson's The Centennial Collection, right? So the complete recordings, all 42 of his recordings. So here, this is the other one that has the number on it. So it's number 2059, I believe, out of like 4,000. So no, it's not even that much. I think it's like 2,500. So yeah. So there was, I was actually surprised. I want to say that the store had at least 10 to 12 of these. I was the very first person to the J's, and I grabbed this one right away. And so I was surprised there was a huge stack of these. So they had gotten several of these in. I was expecting one or two to be there at the most. So yeah, if you guys have never heard Robert Johnson, his music is just phenomenal. The licks and the rhythms and the way he puts chord progressions together, it's just rock and roll. It's rock and roll and the blues and this stuff's like 100 years old, very old recordings. So I can't wait to spin this, see how good it sounds. And so yep, this was my number one pick. This was the main thing I went to get from Record Store Day. So there it is. That's my haul, and the haul of some of the people that I got for it too. And so Well, that was my first adventure. Was it worth it? Hmm. Since the next day I kind of was burnt out, man. I slept a bit too much. Well, after I got back, went to a Pinewood Derby race. My son had taken first place in his um, local, so now we're doing districts with him. He took second place, so pretty proud of him. But man, I'll tell you what, by the end of all that, after being up all night, I was pretty burned. So, but now I finally got a chance to do a video, and I'm posting it tonight. So most of you will see this in the morning. And hey, let me know what you think. Any of you get any of these albums? Any of you like any of these albums? I know that I've seen a couple guys posting some of their albums. Some people are really enjoying them. Some people are a little disappointed by the sound. Um, I know David Michaels said that he was a little disappointed by the Cars, the sound quality of it, and from the tapes or whatever that it was taken from. And that was actually in my hands, and I put it back. I was looking at getting that. I was looking at getting several other ones that I eventually put back so that I could weed down my list to a reasonable, affordable amount. So, well, hopefully you enjoyed some of the stuff I got. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. What was crazy is, so I was number 5 in line, and they opened the door at 7 a.m. on Pacific Coast time. So a lot of my friends, some of you guys that I was in contact with, stores weren't opening until 10, which was after I was already done. So I got in there, got all my records in like 10 minutes, not even 15 minutes, and waited about 35 minutes in line to get out, to check out. So I was out of there at 7:45, texting my wife on my way home. So, and the store was about an hour and 15 minutes away from my house, so it was a ways away. But, you know, there's my story. Was it worth it for me? You know, that was my big question. Would it be worth it? It was a lot of fun. I got to know, chat with a lot of guys. We got to talk about a lot of music and other stuff. Got to meet a lot of interesting people from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock on the streets of West Seattle. So a lot of people, a lot of opinions, and some people, it's very hard to understand some of the words that were coming out of their mouth. But hey, you know, such is life, and it was cool getting to know these guys. So hey, did you enjoy Record Store Day? If not, let me know. If yes, let me know. Hey, so I'm easy. Well, it's getting a little longer than I wanted to on the time. So hey, you guys have a good night, and take it easy, and God bless.